Here we go then, time to get Superstock underway. Starting with the number one, the man, the legend, John McGuinness, launches the Honda down towards Bray Hill. Rolling up to the line next, Jamie Coward. There's the tap on the shoulder. Cameron Donald. These machines are epically quick, as we know. The outright lap record ahead of the more factory-prepared super bikes. What are the main differences for everyone at home?
Relatively standard engine and chassis, some modifications to the exhaust, rear shock absorber, even the external forks, brakes, wheels, everything remains standard. It just shows how good these things are off the showroom floor, capable of incredibly quick lap times, as we see Michael Dunlop heading off down the line on his Honda.
He'll be looking to try and make it 28, of course, breaking the record with 27 on the Super Twin. Very different machine to the Super Twins. This is Davey Todd. Todd swapping to the BMW, and Cameron, the BMW has been the weapon of choice here as we see Hickman roll up on the similar machine for a number of years now.
Yeah, absolutely. The BMW's been very good in standard form, as we know, because that's the class where Peter Hickman set the outright course lap record.
Davey Todd coming through the Glen Helen section.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the times when they reach his first timing sector. Davey Todd riding this bike very successfully in British Championship.
He leads, Cameron, he leads. 1.5 up, and Hickman is a 10th down on Dunlop. Okay, there's 1.8 across the top three. Let's not get too excited, but we said he'd be in the mix, and he's immediately on it. On board now with Ian Hutchinson, another TT legend. He's been caught by Todd, though. Todd blasts past him, so Todd's on it.
At the end of the mountain mile, up the inside, nice clean pass. Now on board with Jamie Coward. He's caught John McGuinness as they head up through the veranda. We thought Jamie might have passed by now, but just shows the pace that John is on.
He's still quick, isn't he? On the left, that's Harrison. So Dean Harrison has caught on the number 3 machine. He passes Coward on the number 2, and now he's right up behind his teammate. Oh, little tank slapper on the exit there, just a tiny one, but he's winding it on quickly, and he'll try and get past. Look at this. This is short circuit racing on lap 1.
Here's Toddy straight behind, he's coming in now. Denver's there's waving, got his hand in the air just to make sure he's right. Obviously this has to be a really, really slick. Here comes Hickey in the background, the guys are waving. This will be a typically relaxed pit stop. Oh, yeah, a little bit unstable on the brakes, but again, no visor change, they're just cleaning the screen. They'll be filling, you can see Daz is just having a word there with Hickey, and they'll be just filling him in exactly what's going on the track, and he'll know he has to push.
Well, there's the answer to our question. 4.7 seconds is the combined gap now between the pit stop and the run to Glen Helen.
Coward pulls out of the slipstream now for John McGuinness, and look, he hasn't got the legs, so the Honda has still got enough power to hold McGuinness up there, 183 miles an hour. That's Connor Cummins, and now back to Dean Harrison.
Oh, I love this view. It just shows how physical the riders must be. Andrew, the gap is down from 4.7 down to 2.4 at Ramsey Hairpin.
So Hickman then has had notice that the gap's gone up, and he's trying to make it go back down the other way. I'm sure Todd is going to get told that pretty quickly as well. Got a fight on our hands here. Harrison is not out of the running either. Dunlop down into Parliament Square. That's Todd. Todd could catch these 3 riders. Cam, if he catches these 3 riders up over the mountain, there's only 0.5 in it. If any traffic at all at this point, he could lose this TT, and that's based on the fact, of course, Hickman is already eating into his lead. So Todd has got to push hard, he's got to pass. People are applauding him in the background, and this man is chasing him.
We know how good Pete Hickman is over the mountain. This is what happens with your start numbers. It can work for you, it can work against you. You just never know how the cards are going to fall.
Oh, if you're looking into the distance, when here comes Todd, stands the bike up, gets over to the right-hand side, opens the throttle hard through that little right-hander. Hickman coming to one of his favourite parts of the course. Oh, listen to that, little bit of wheel spin.
Pete heading up to Ramsey Hairpin. Let's get the split. 1.1 is another half a second. It's just over 1 second between these two as Pete Hickman heads up through his favourite section of the course.
Todd then took half a second back, but now he's onto the back of this train of traffic. John McGuinness is first. Todd can't find a way through here. Listen to the RPM up high. If he's going to do it, he's got to be committed. He's got to get on with it. He cannot be held up. Hickman at the minute has got clear road in front of him. As you see Hillier coming through, and Hickman has now caught Hillier. So now Hickman's in traffic as well, with just the one bike to pass.
Oh, but he must get past as we head up Harwood Heights here. This won't be easy. Again, James Hillier is absolutely flying. Can he make... He's not going to be close enough to pass him. If he can't get through before Brandywell, he may have to wait to Windy Corner to get another opportunity.
So he has a look now over to the left, almost alongside on the left-hand side now to the right, and Cam, yeah, there isn't any way through, is there here?
Craigney Barr, just 3 short miles between this man and potentially his first TT victory. He stood on the 2nd step, he stood on the 3rd step, but will he take the top step in this first Superstock TT of 2024?
Enormous pressure for him, and still a couple of bikes to pass. He blasts past the first of them. That is Coward dispatched. On board with Coward now. You're looking forward to Todd. How far up the road is he from having to make his next pass there? You can see the target being reeled in as he runs down towards Hilbury. Hickman, remember, has clear road behind him. 170 miles now on the approach to Hilbury. One of my favourite places to watch course side if you ever get here. 3 corners, Cronkney Mona, 3 apexes through here, and then he's going to be into Signpost. So down over the line, Dunlop. Tucked in right behind him is Davey Todd. There's nothing more he can do. He crosses the line. Now we have to wait for Hickman to come through. It's been an incredible performance by Todd, but has Hickman stolen something at the very end of this? Listen to his commitment on the throttle as he comes back onto Glencrutchery Road. Hard on the gas, tucked in behind the fairing. This for a win on the TT. Is it going to be 15 for Hickman, or is it going to be a first one for Davey Todd? Over the line. It's Todd. Todd takes it by 2.2. His first ever TT victory is in an epic battle against Peter Hickman. Davey Todd at the top of the leaderboard. Hickman gets P2 and Michael Dunlop in 3rd. What a race.